Have you ever wondered why they teach you the Pythagorean theorem, but not how to do your taxes? Why you can name all the planets in the solar system, but have no idea what an IRA is? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? To graduate with honors, a mountain of knowledge, and yet feel completely lost when your first paycheck arrives. The truth is, they teach you everything, except how to survive financially. And this isn't an accident. This is by design. Let's take a journey back in time. The modern schooling model we all went through wasn't created to produce innovative entrepreneurs or free-thinking investors. It was created in 1800s Prussia with a very specific goal: to produce obedient factory workers and loyal soldiers. Think about your own school experience. What were you rewarded for? Memorizing dates, following instructions, sitting quietly, and raising your hand before speaking. You were taught to memorize, obey, and follow a predetermined path. You were never truly encouraged to create, to question authority, or to invest in your own ideas. This system was designed to create cogs for a machine, not the inventors of new machines. And that's exactly why financial struggle feels so normal for so many of us. We're told to get good grades, go to a good college, get a safe job, and work for 40 years. We follow the rules. We do what we're told. And yet, we find ourselves buried in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering why the promised security never arrived. It's because the game was rigged from the start. The system doesn't reward independent thought. It rewards conformity. Because when you start questioning the rules, you start seeking freedom, and your financial freedom breaks their control. Think about it. The less you know about how money actually works, about interest, debt, assets, and investing, the more profit others can make from you. Your ignorance is their asset. The evidence is overwhelming. Let's look at the data. A staggering survey revealed that 92% of adults say they never learned about taxes, debt, or investing in school. 92%. That's a near universal gap in our collective knowledge. And who benefits from this gap? Look no further than the student loan industry. In the United States alone, student loans have ballooned into a $1.7 trillion industry. We're encouraged to take on massive debt for a degree, without ever being taught the long-term consequences of that debt or how to manage it. We're sold a dream and handed a bill with no instruction manual included. It's a perfect system for creating a generation of indebted workers, focused on paying off their past instead of building their future. This might sound bleak, but here is where the power shifts back to you. This is the revelation. The moment you realize you've been deliberately kept in the dark is the moment you can decide to turn on the light. The solution isn't to get angry or to blame the system. The solution is to take your education into your own hands. Self-educate. This is the most powerful act of rebellion you can commit. Start reading the books they never assigned in school. Books on personal finance, on investing, on entrepreneurship. Question everything you've been told about money. Question the idea that debt is normal. Question the idea that your only path is to trade your time for a salary. Start learning how money works, not just how to earn it. Understand the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. A fancy car is a liability. A rental property is an asset. Your education should have taught you that, but it didn't. So, you have to teach yourself. Learn about compound interest, the stock market, real estate, and creating multiple streams of income. The information is all out there, more accessible today than ever before in human history. YouTube, podcasts, books, online courses, you have a university at your fingertips. Financial knowledge is rebellion in disguise. It's the key that unlocks the cage you didn't even know you were in. So, what's the ultimate moral of this story? It's simple and powerful. They never taught you about money because that's how they control you. Your financial illiteracy is a tool used to keep you compliant, to keep you running on the hamster wheel, to keep you dependent. But the moment you decide to learn, the moment you start asking the right questions and seeking out the answers, you take that control back. You stop being a pawn in their game and start designing your own. True wealth isn't just about having a lot of money. It's about having the freedom to choose your own path. And that freedom begins with education, the real education that you give yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content that challenges the conventional narrative. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's start a revolution of financial literacy together. See you in the next one.